Hey, yo.
Hi,
Woo.
hello, everybody. You are tuned into
Woo.
Are We Watching This?
Woo.
And we are covering Love Island season 12, episode 50. It was a good one. We got to meet the family.
No, I think we met the enablers, is what we did.
Not everybody was on that
Not
tip.
everybody, but
Yes,
you
a
know the
fair
ones I'm
few. Let
talking
me look my
about.
drink.
And ain't it mad how you can meet people's folks and then you go,
That's
okay.
who they are. That's where they get it from. Yes.
Yeah,
That
crazy.
was exactly it. All
Crazy.
right. Who is in the house? And everybody who is in the house, you know what you need to do. You need to put the like button now. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe.
Right, let's see who's
Roll
in the
call. Who's in
building.
the house?
NL is in the building. Vitalia Brown is in the building. Sidra Bean is in the building. Candice is in the building. Keisha is in the
Let's
building.
go. Let's go.
Sundeep is in the
First.
building. Patsy is in the building. Curly Ann is in the building. Realist XO is in the building. Reds English is in the building. Dwayne Banks is in the building. Sonia Barley is in the building. Sonia,
Yay.
you're gonna need to talk. You're gonna need to talk about your family today. Patsy is in the building. Will Smith is in the building. Blair Bogletrot is in the building. Who else we got? Piper RR97 is in the building. Who else? Valencia's in the building.
Rotted. You guys have been
You
chatting
got to
as
be chatting
well.
today. Online is in the building. Who else we got? Who else? Annie Fantastic, David, Miss T, Candice, Keisha, Inner Geek,
Yay.
Lil Rock, KW. Oh my life.
You guys are
Dee
all
Dee.
here.
Everyone's here. Everyone's here. Olive
Okay.
Perry. All right, cool.
Avengers Assemble. Like
The Avengers have assembled.
This was a good show. Dijon's family caused a stir, I would say, online. Yes.
I was disappointed. I was disappointed. More so.
So you are backing the boy, really. You've been backing Dijon.
Listen.
Yeah.
I was disappointed because I thought that his sister, at the very least, as I said yesterday, would come in and say something alluding to the lines of the way you done Billy Kiss. I was also disappointed at his mum and the sister talking about people in here don't like you. Just so enabling this thought pattern.
There. You're going into all of it.
You asked me.
I was going to say one sentence. Right,
I ain't got one sentence for those. I ain't got one sentence for those.
Let's start from the beginning of the episode.
So obviously we had the aftermath of yesterday's recouplings, and basically Helena is still very, very, very upset. So we've got Meg, Angel, Meg, and Helena, the new witches coven.
I know they've got 2 new recruits. Remember they were like a duo, and now they've gone back to their little foursome.
Helena's like, I can't waste any more tears over that guy. And the girls are just generally gassing her. You look so good up there.
It was you look so strong. You look so strong. You didn't even cry.
No,
you looked
amazing.
Sure
she did.
Strong and fit. So, please. She got blue.
Yeah.
Let's really focus on who she actually got selected.
And then what's funny and also made me laugh again is the fact that Helena doesn't even like blue.
I know. But who does?
At this point, I don't know. I don't even know if Blue's mum likes Blue.
Blue has never been liked in there. He's actually never had a spark with anyone.
Imagine wasting your time like this. Imagine going on a big ITV television show and both times was just an absolute waste of time.
And to be pied by Helena as well. Helena hasn't pied anyone.
Like, Helena, respectfully, should be a sure bet.
I think Blue...
He thought that.
But Blue had been pied by Helena before. Blue is ridiculous, as the guys were even saying anyway. I know they're trying to mask it and rate it. Like, he just doesn't seem to have any shame. It's nothing to rate, and you guys don't rate
it. And they know it.
You're basically just like, the guy is a fool.
But either way, Helena is just ultimately vexed because, and she's right, Harry is still getting what he wants.
Yeah.
Harry gets what he wants.
Yeah.
And it's effed up. It is actually effed up.
Well, I guess she had hoped for some type of solidarity that Shakira would also drop him as well.
Mhm.
That's what she had hoped.
Well, that would be foolish.
And this is the whole thing, because we know the aim of the game and
Yeah.
why Shakira.
But then also, why do you have expectations on somebody to do something that you were unable or unwilling to do? So yeah, it is what it is. So then you got Harry talking with Dijon. Dijon. We need to do a whole deep dive on Dijon.
We absolutely do need to do that.
A whole deep dive on Dijon.
It's complex.
It's
who would have thought it? I gotta say, I didn't think their friendship was going to descend into this. I didn't see that for those two, you know. I actually thought they were truly as thick as thieves and they had a true friendship. But this conversation felt like two people trying to convince themselves that they are friends.
Yeah.
Like, we are still friends, when you know that crack is turning into a massive gap now. And
I don't remember what it was. It's a really random memory, but when I was young, I remember on the London Underground there was this poster. It must have been for a West End show, and you've got a man and a woman in an embrace, yeah. But behind the woman has got a gun to the back of the man's head, and the man has got a knife to the back of the woman's head. So they're looking at each other lovingly, but they're ready to shoot.
It's not War of the Roses.
It might be. I can't remember. I just remember the image.
I feel like it was War of the Roses.
It could be.
Yeah.
But that is Harry and Dijon.
Yeah.
That is Harry and Dijon to a T. And I think Harry, the mask slipped for Dijon that night. And obviously, you know, the Harry's friend and mum came in and they called it.
Yeah.
And they called it.
Yeah.
But anyway.
That's definitely.
Yeah.
I guess in that conversation, notably was Dijon saying that he also is confused, like Helena is, as to what happened. And again, it's like Harry listening to him, like truly listening. It's like, what are you confused about? And then Dijon,
but why would Harry?
Because it's Harry. And I feel like at each turn, Harry is always like, say it properly, innit?
Yeah.
I think he's definitely that type of a guy. So you can't really put anything past him, because he's a weasel. So he's already kind of weaving through. But Dijon does say, well, you were telling me that you really liked Helena.
Yeah.
So I'm confused as to you liking Shakira. You know, he expands a little bit more and is like, but I also always like Shakira as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, what can you say? But that is so you're in two different zones, because he doesn't like the girl that you're with, really, and he doesn't like how you're maneuvering.
Yeah.
But he's still got to try and be your friend, because who else does Dijon have?
Nobody.
And a bit the same for Harry.
Yeah.
But you're not friends.
Yeah, you're not friends, but you both kind of understand that you probably need each other more than you can do without each other, sort of thing.
Yeah.
And so
stage.
I think at some one point Harry is like, you know, he's kind of disappointed in himself, like that same speech that he's ran before.
Yeah.
And he's like, I feel like I've lost so much in here. And he's like, I feel like you know, Dijon questions him. He's like, I feel like I've lost you, and I feel like I'm Meg. And he's like, you ain't lost me, bruv. Our friendship is real.
And if there again some little like we needed some rattling music, like
listen,
there may be trouble ahead.
Thunder fire you if you can sit in my face and just happily lie like that, because that. Anyway, the two of them,
they can lie to each other. Are they not the same?
Yeah,
they're the same guys. Yeah. But really, it was like, nah. They'll do a couple of club like promotions, but
I don't even think will do that.
They're not the friends for life that it looked like they were a week ago.
No.
About a week ago.
Dijon jumped ship. Dijon definitely jumped ship. Next up, you got Tony, Yaz, and Shakira. Tony telling Shakira that, you know, she has made a big statement. And Shakira is like, she couldn't do it without him. If Harry left, she would be gutted.
Yeah, but she didn't say I would have left. She just said she would have been gutted.
I don't even think she needs to say that. It's just like, yeah, do you know what? I just fully understand Shakira's mum's frustration. Like, I feel like the type of woman that I saw today, what she really wanted to do was cuss and probably slap her child.
Yeah. But she knows there's a line. She almost crossed that line, though. Her mum did almost.
With the not hugging.
Yeah, it was on the cusp. But I feel like she had more redeeming features and banter to carry her through.
Yeah.
To not get the scathing criticism that Dijon's family are getting.
Dijon's mum and sister are getting it online.
Absolutely. And as we were watching it, I was shaking my head.
You called it.
I was shaking my head throughout the whole thing, like, oh, absolutely not. This is not how you play this. This is not what you do. But we'll get there.
Yeah. Anyway, so then we got Connor and Megan, and the two of them are just very, very smitten. It's very cute. And I know people don't like Megan, and I know Megan is a part of the Witches Coven, but I like to overlook that and just see the two of them together.
You really like them as a couple.
I like them as a couple. I think they're cute and I like them, and I will stand on that. So
well, they were going over who would have thought that we would be here. I wouldn't have thought it. No, I never would have thought we would be here last week. I didn't. Well, I think he does like Meg. I think, but there's something in me that is still like, if Shakira was on it, Connor likes her. He's cool with Meg, though.
She's in the friend zone.
He's cool with Meg, but I don't know. There's just something. Sometimes I just feel like he cares too much.
Yeah.
But they are cute enough. I just don't care, and I don't want them to win.
Yeah.
So it's fine. They can hang around. It's cool. It's cool.
I want them in the finals. I think the win for me is now Jamie and Yaz. But anyway, so that was them. Then you got Cash and Tony snuggled up on the terrace. My man's talking about, I feel like a level of peace. Is like, all right, bruv, calm down. Like, I get it. You know what I mean? Like, you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, because there's no. I think no, they don't bring anybody else in now, and so there's no more recoupling. No. This is your couple. You're gonna have the baby thing if they do that. Like, he's plain sailing now until the end, or not, or you leave. But I think they're cute. I know you're still not forgiving her.
I could never. Yeah, like it's impossible. It's absolutely impossible. Do you know what I mean? So then we get Harry and Shakira again, and Harry is telling Shakira how it wasn't easy. Like, I love the way this guy makes everything about him. I love it. I truly love it. It's
a character.
It's a masterclass. It's truly a masterclass. So he's saying how that wasn't easy seeing both of you, standing up there, but I was never in doubt. And he's like, and then I think Shakira is like, it's crazy. I'm happier. No, he said it. I'm happy or happier.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure what he meant by that.
Because remember before he would say, I was all right with Helena. I was happy, but I guess now he's saying, but
happy. Okay.
But I am happier with you.
It's all lies.
It's none of it is good. As they all say, no good.
Yeah. Like, it's no good. It's no good. That it's no good.
None of it is good. Yeah. But you can tell she's gassed.
I mean,
she's trying to hold it down.
Yeah. Oh, she's super gassed.
But
she's super gassed.
She is absolutely like, I've got my man back.
Yeah.
And oh God, if you just knew the caliber of man that you have.
It's a damn shame. It is a damn shame because your man is a cruff. What's the people them saying? The people them are saying, realist XOXO, stop the racism narrative for Dijon. We love Cash and Jamie. We don't have to root for a manipulator because he is black.
I don't know he's talking to, but okay,
yeah. Online says, I see women even being mean to Dijon sister and calling her all types of names. Sorry to say, it's coming for Caribbean and other. I don't know what spaces you're in online because,
What was that? You didn't finish the thing.
Sorry to say, it's coming for Caribbean and other black women.
It's what?
So he's basically saying that online people are coming for Dijon's sister, but it's aimed at Caribbean. Well, it's aimed at black women, specifically Caribbean women, is what he's saying.
Okay. think I understand.
All right.
Yeah.
Sipster says Dijon knows deep down Harry is a waste man and a liability.
That was his best friend, though.
Yeah.
You don't jump
For
ship
weeks.
now.
For weeks.
You don't jump ship now.
For
It's
weeks.
not friendship.
Yeah. Valencia says, what is Shakira's obsession with Harry? It's so confusing. It really is. Yeah. Dawn Emperor says, Yaz and Jamie are the most genuine.
They are.
BB says, I only saw a preview here. Is Shakira actually touching scumbag Harry?
Yes.
In one day?
Yes.
Ridiculous.
Yes.
That is what you saw.
The baby steps didn't last long. It basically lasted a convo. Was baby steps. I mean, we haven't seen them lips, but they sure have been very cuddly. And that just feels like, nah. And each time it shot to them, he had his arm around her, stroking her back. And I'm like, bro.
Crazy.
Last week, it's not even last week. A day ago, you were doing that to Helena. But
crazy work. Valencia said that Cash's family is getting it too. I don't know why, because for me, I feel like they stood on business. They were like, they told the line of
I didn't see that.
Okay. Curly Ann says Shakira saying Harry is the most interesting person she has ever met. Help this girl.
We will get there.
Will Smith, no, people have differing perspectives, especially when they're on the outside looking in. Enablers raise confident and self-assured adults.
Okay.
I really thought it was a serious comment. Suzanne agrees with Empress. Ava J, I literally just commented, we don't back enablers. Dijon's mum and sister are enablers. Vitalia Brown says, why are they getting it online? Demons family.
Demons family.
Sandeep, what does Dijon's dad think? Is that a dig at me?
I don't know.
Because Sandeep was calling me Dijon's
dad. Yeah.
If Dijon's dad, anyway, let me not go there. Lil Rock, Shakira's mum would have got the gold star if she cussed off Mug as well for how she treated her daughter.
That would have been when the tide changed. That's the thing. Those are the lines.
Yeah.
And some people are saying that she did tell Shakira about, but they didn't show.
Okay.
They didn't show that to us. So I don't know if somewhere else online Shakira's sister and mum are talking about what they actually spoke about.
Yeah.
But people are saying they got spared in the edit.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah. Those are the lines. Don't go for anybody else's kid.
Valencia says, I actually would love to see Shakira and Connor back together. Something is still there.
So does Shakira's mum.
Shakira's mum would love that. Valley, love Cash and Tony's mum. Nice people. Cash's family are dry and have no people skills. Can't even form a sentence. Valley, come on. What are they supposed to do?
I understand what you're saying.
No, they were just very firm.
Yeah.
In, we don't like you.
Yeah.
So we're not going to come here and cuss you out, but we're not going to come here and pretend that the way you treated our brother is okay either.
And I also think it's kind of hot. We'll get there.
Blair Boggleshot says, Yaz and Jamie are the only real connection. The rest are a shambles. Connor will flake on the outside.
I think he will as well.
Yeah. Valencia says the spark with Connor and Megan is gone. I don't see that. Suzanne says Megan is a mean witch. Ava J says, I don't think you understand what enabler means in the psychology world. Ava J, please do not engage Will Smith because he will have you in. Don't do it to yourself.
Oh god.
Sandeep said, yesterday Nee wanted Dijon to win. Sandeep, obviously you were not paying attention. Yes, yesterday I made a bet with Nana saying Dijon and Meg would win. It's not what I wanted. It's just what I felt was going to happen. Please pay attention. And I think I'm gonna lose money. But I'm actually in this instance, like it's a win, innit? Because then they don't win. And
I mean, let's see how they play it.
Yeah.
Everything is up in the air. So
Dwayne Banks says Jamie and Yaz are boring as hell. They are.
No,
they are.
They're
okay.
Most thrilling, but I like their union.
Yeah.
I truly think those two have potential to get married. I think they'll definitely move in with each other, though.
Yeah.
I mean, that is definitely going to happen. But They are the ones that I think will still be around next year when we're doing Love Island again.
Abola Obidamaru says, "Big up Cash sister." Yeah, I liked her. I
did like them. I did.
Online says, "That is my point, and I notice how lowbrow reality TV shows are used as proxy to do it, especially by some black women and LGBT black gay men." I've missed that conversation. Cindy says,
Go
"Why?"
to the bottom.
I am near the bottom.
Okay.
Why did Dijon's mum tell off the whole villa?
That was her mistake.
Peter and Simon, another one. Jamie and Yasmin for the win. What else we got? NL says Yaz will get bored and go and home wreck married men's relationships like she does. Sonia Barley says, Nana, Yaz is a sex robot. She will get a new update and off she will be. Eli Miguel says, not Meg tagline, but we boyfriend and girlfriend now. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. Like that was that.
When we get there soon. It's almost there.
All right. So we get to the evening. Oh dear. And we notice Harry wakes up. No, so it's, so this evening, Harry's is feeling better. Talking about yesterday, saying his words were from that. I was like, whatever, bruv. Blue pulls Helena for a chat.
We just all knew it. Even I was coaching him from the sides, like he could hear me, just like, Blue, don't do a Blue at this moment.
And he did a Blue.
Yes, he absolutely did.
So in 2 days, we've seen Blue essentially get pied by 3 different women.
Yes.
That's probably a Love Island
record. I feel like
it has to be, surely.
The only other person, he's done it the fastest, but Anthony did get pied quite a lot. But obviously Anthony was in for a while. But Blue don't have time. So but he doesn't know how to play this.
No, he doesn't.
Surely you'd be able to just look at her face and stop where you were going to go with the speech and just do a check-in.
But he didn't. So she's like, going into it saying how Harry wasn't good for her. Everyone could see it, but you gave it your all. And then he brings it right round to him. What did you think about my speech?
And what did she do?
She said, it was nice.
She laughed. And we always know with a direct question where it should turn into a flirt when the girl laughs.
Pack up and go.
Just abort.
Pack up and
mission.
Go.
Keep it moving. From when she laughed, it was he needed to just focus on. I meant every word of it. I wanted to check on you. Have a good day.
And boom, out. No. But it's the desperation.
Oh God!
Like even imagine that Helena was turned off by your desperation. Helena, of all people, wild.
His ego,
wild.
I don't know what his ego is doing, scrambling at the edges. Literally, what doesn't make.
But Helena basically tells him right now, I need you as a friend. And then, she says, it's not to say nothing can happen. Helena, but she knows they got a week in there. No, it ain't going to happen in a week.
You absolutely know. Hopefully, you're both going soon.
Yeah.
And she would know this as well. Like, we're in a friendship couple. We're heading towards the final. Nobody likes you, Blue. Like, it probability is me and you are going next.
Sorry, I've just seen this comment from online.
Yeah.
Cash's family with all ends talk is not it. Too much glorification of street slang and all that nonsense.
They weren't speaking this.
What?
Online, where are you from?
What?
I do wonder sometimes when you're writing things. I am like, But also, where are you from? Because they weren't speaking in slang. That was just straight London.
London.
And they weren't talking slang words.
London.
It was just accent. So that would be Shakira and her family talking. Obviously, you could hear it got a little bit more northern because they're all northern.
Yeah.
And that was the same with his siblings. They didn't use any slang words. The only slang word they did say was ends. Basically, are you going to bring her ends? But that's just like, are you going to bring her home? Are you going to bring her to meet the people? Like, come on, let's not do this.
Yeah. Yeah.
You could do it elsewhere, but not over here. No. You know.
So anyway, Harry and Shakira again. Young loves Young Dream. Talking about what do you think your friends are thinking? And Shakira's like, I don't think they would be shocked, but I also don't think they would be happy. Again, surely this must make you question your choices, but yet here you are. And then she begins to talk about how she's got a very small group of friends, and apparently he does as well. She knows who her bridesmaids are. And again, this is the second time in 2 days I've heard Shakira talking about weddings and stuff like that. And I'm like, have you absolutely lost your mind?
Listen,
that you're talking to this guy?
You have to remember, she is 22 years old. Her brain actually isn't fully fused yet. It's not fully there. So her maturity, we have to still remember, she is a 22-year-old. And he is 30. And there is an allure in that with a 22-year-old and an older man.
Do you know what?
There is. When she was saying he is the most, what did she say? Intriguing.
Yeah, interesting
person. I was like, yeah, because if you're meeting other 22, 21-year-olds, of course, they are not that interesting. So I absolutely, she's just infatuated by him. And yeah, and that is also scary. And I feel like that is why her mum was so firmly like disapproving and not frivolous with it, because you would know, like, my daughter is young and he is older, and he also is incredibly selfish. It's like, you know, what can you do?
Next up we got Jamie and Yasmin. I don't even understand what the point of this scene was. What?
I think I literally just deleted everything. Go on, at least you did notes.
I
was pressing something.
Also, guys, I'm looking for a new partner to do these lives with.
I literally. Oh no, it's there. Whew, that was close.
Anyway, so yeah, Jamie and Yasmin. I don't really know what the point of their scene was, because it was like, I thought he was going to tell her, you know, let's be exclusive, but he just said a lot of words.
A crazy setup. Maybe this is how they talk, but whenever they say, I'm going to read you something, it is followed by a question, a proposal, a something takes place, a new thing happens. He gets out his phone to read a recap of them, like from when we first met. It was so alluring. We were so good together. I was just pulled to you. You know, our kiss. I'm so happy with you. We've gone on a journey. We are our yin and yang. Stand up and they kiss. Is that it? Yes. A week before the final.
Yeah.
So when are you going to be exclusive? When are we going? Why are you going to? If you do an exclusive, it's going to be the same shit. You're going to do the same speech again.
So we got to hear another dry one of those speeches.
Basically.
Oh, please, I beg.
I was genuinely like, oh, so these two are going to lock off now, and they didn't. Yeah. What a nonsense.
Very boring.
Lost 50 points.
So it's the morning now. Harry and Shakira are still loves Young Dream, or just kicking and giggling in bed.
Like, did you see how close they were to Helena?
Well, obviously they didn't care. Not even like, let's just, you know.
Producers are fuckeries, man.
Wow.
She I don't even know if Helena slept. They showed her a couple of times and she was wide awake. just awake, heartbroken. And Harry and Shakira are sleeping next to her, cuddling.
Wild.
It's just sad.
Wild.
I still feel sorry for her. I know not too many people in our chat feel sorry for her, but I genuinely, because I really do think that she really liked Harry. Really liked him. And to have the plans of, when I meet your friends and you meet my friends, and then you're exclusive for 3 days, what you've wanted, the whole process, and then he's like, yeah, no, it's not about you.
Crazy shit. So Connor is like, how does Harry do it? Yeah. And it's a fair question.
Yeah, because Shakira is on side. Shakira is, this is my man.
Shakira is on side, and Harry is clearly over the sadness that enveloped him yesterday in the villa. Like he's yeah, I'm good now. I'm good now. So Dijon checking in on Helena, how you doing? And it's mad because I swear Dijon was just talking to Harry about how I'm your brethren, this, that, and the other. And then he's there with the girls talking about, I know, I can't believe it. Exclusive for 3 days.
And he just discarded you.
Like, but also,
is that friend talk?
It's definitely not friend talk. But what I will say for Harry is, in this instance, I don't know what Harry's supposed to do.
I don't know.
Like, Helena, it's over. Like, it's over. It's done, innit? So, no.
I don't know how. I don't really know what he is supposed to do, what they are expecting of him. Because obviously, you also only have a week left.
Yeah.
And you do want to spend time with the new girl that you're with, or the old girl, or whichever. But you do. But I don't know. I guess maybe the fact at that moment, if he really never did anything for her, like he never did breakfast for her, then that would be like raw. And you're being thoughtful. I guess we never saw Harry be thoughtful actually with Helena.
Mm-hmm.
Can't think of him doing anything. So maybe that's the thing of it's like, so you're being really thoughtful with Shakira and you never was with me, and I have to watch this.
Hurtful.
But Dijon needed to, at that point, if you're his brethren, like as you said, we are proper friends for life, you shut your mouth like you have done previously. You don't join in and be like, yeah, and he just discarded you, you know, nah, it's out of order. That's two-faced as hell.
Well, we see what type of family it comes from. So Helena eventually decides to pull Harry. And to be honest, it's just very sad and desperate. It's just very sad and desperate.
I know, she shouldn't have done it.
There was...
there was a million and one.
I think somebody must have forced her. Well, I hope somebody forced her to do it, because there are a million and one other things that you should be doing, and none of them include talking to Harry. Like, even if Harry was like, "Hells, can I talk to you?" No, not right now, thanks. That's do you know what I mean? Protect your peace, but you don't respect yourself. So here you are pulling Harry, telling him how he's being inconsiderate. Are you surprised?
It's Harry.
Like he's literally showing you who he is from the moment he has been in this place. Why are you asking him? It's like you're asking him, why do you do the things that you do? Because it's Harry. Because that's what Harry does.
But basically his answer. No. It's like, well, I'm cracking on, aren't I? Like, you know, it's just, oh, Helena, that was cringy to watch as well. Because also, what else is he supposed to say? Or maybe she was hoping for, he may be like, I'm sorry. Maybe like, you know, Harry can do a double back when you present him with some feelings. Like maybe she thought Harry could potentially be like, yeah, I'm still confused as well, or something. I don't know why you expected after that speech from Harry that he would pull you and talk to you and check in on you. I don't know why you would expect him to do that.
But I think if he was going to do it, he would have done it after the recoupling, like quite quickly after the recoupling.
Yeah.
And so once he hasn't done that,
you have to be vexed, but get on with your business. Oh, it's just embarrassing.
But we know she has never had any self-respect.
No,
she doesn't rate herself.
Then she got a pity hug.
2.
I think maybe that was what she was after, though. She wanted to hug him one last time. Like, it's just like, Helena, please.
She was like, this is not how it was meant to pan out. And I was
I felt sorry for her again, which is like, we were supposed to be having the final week together. It's like, Helena, respect, pick.
This is it, man. Like,
your dignity.
Just block. I think that this is why Harry is one of the reasons why Harry is able to do what he does, is because people constantly give him access.
Yeah.
Shakira gave him access.
Yeah.
Whilst he was talking to Helena. Helena, you're still giving him access. Now he's talking to Shakira. That's what he wants.
Because she absolutely wants him.
Yeah.
She wants him to literally be like, you know what, I got it wrong again. The same way that was what Shakira wanted. Harry must have some crazy allure. I don't know.
He got the majestic.
He must do. He must do in his little speedos.
Yeah.
I didn't, but I don't know.
But anyway, so the moment that everybody has been waiting for arrives. The friends and family begin to pile in, and we start off with Tony and Cash's family.
Yes.
So we know Cash was visited by his brother and his sister, and Tony was visited by her mum. And you know that friend is like the NPC friend, in it.
What, Muriel? I don't even think that was her name. I think it was Mael or something, but she just reminded me of that friend. Like, Muriel, you're so naughty.
Any NPC brethren. Any NPC
no,
brethren.
That's her best thing.
So her mum straight away is like, you know, I had to get the TikTok.
Yeah.
I had to get. It's like, oh my life. Could you be any more of a parent? Like, the TikTok, you know.
Yes.
On the TikTok, like you got the whole thing. You got the whole thing. And then what did make me laugh? She was like, the Harrison thing. What voodoo did he put on you?
Yeah.
And it is like, yeah, because
I did see some people saying, why did she say voodoo though?
Oh, I didn't even think about that, you know.
It made me, I actually laughed at that. And, you know, I will usually jump on it. But I actually was laughing that people were like, but why did she say voodoo? I was like, oh my God.
Hilarious. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, and then, you know, obviously she's kind of just telling Tony her frustrations of how it was to watch it all pan out and how she wanted to hire one of those seaplanes with a message going over the villa, telling her basically to stay away from Harrison. And then, you know, she just kind of also then reaffirms her friendships, saying, you know, though your friendships in here are ride or die. But also you have the most amazing man. He has ethics, he has morals, he is my king.
Yeah.
That's a bit strong, wasn't it?
I mean, if ever you wanted to get praise from your potential mother-in-law, that is the type of praise that you want to hear.
Potential mother-in-law?
I mean, I don't know.
Come on.
She's talking about moving to London. I don't know. But yeah,
Tony will move to London and be homeless.
No. Tony and Shakira have a podcast in them that will do amazingly well.
Yeah.
Like, so she would be cool if she ain't got to move to London. She could just move to the UK and should do well. But yeah, that's a glowing report. And he is everything that she said. I was like, he is. He's a good, solid man. And that is precisely what you'd want for your daughter than her flipping on her knees in the terrace, walking over to Harrison. Like, you know, and then she cried on TikTok.
Yeah.
For her girl. Like, you know. Yes.
Yeah.
It was like her mum is a star.
Yeah.
I was literally like Tony's mum is putting in the work.
Yeah.
She is gonna make it hard.
I bet her mum's got numbers on TikTok as well.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah.
She goes viral standardly. Every post goes viral.
Oh, there you go.
So her mum has been a very good advocate for her. And she was brilliant in this. Like, she did everything that you need the mums to do is tell.
I enjoyed watching her the most.
Exactly.
I enjoyed watching her the most.
Big up the partner. Also be like, as a daughter, you've done really well as well. Like,
but then also the first thing she did was come in and tell her about herself.
Yes.
You know, so that was cool. So back to Cash and his siblings, they tell him that mum is super proud. And he's like, you know, he feels happy with Tony and their faces are like stone. You know, and he's like, you know, went through that blip with my man. But the line for me was Cash's sister, you know, like, but like when it all happened, she didn't say nothing. Like, she didn't even say Jack. She didn't even say Jill. Yeah. I was like, And I think it was at that point Cash knew he fucked up. Like, I mean, the thing is, like I said, I don't think Cash is serious about Tony anyway. But at that point, he realized if there was ever something in him that was even possibly entertaining a relationship outside of that villa.
It ain't lasting.
In that moment, he knew it could never happen.
It's not lasting for
yeah
a second. And also, even when they asked him, but what are you thinking about the future with her?
Yeah.
And he's like, well, it's going to be hard to see her because she don't even live in the UK.
UK.
And so
he ain't looking to see her.
From then, it was like, okay, cool. All right, so I will say, although I did enjoy their whole segment, like for Tony's mum and his siblings, just when they were sitting down talking, it felt very familiar and homely, as if I'm sitting down chatting with my siblings. Like I liked that scene for them. The siblings didn't carry any conversations with Tony, and you don't have to be up her bum, but you can carry a conversation, and they didn't do that. And I think that's why they appeared more frosty than was necessary. It wasn't necessary to be as frosty as they were, because Cash had already kind of laid a foundation of, I ain't really looking for her to be my girlfriend though. So they didn't need to be vexed anymore. You could have just spoken to her like you're watching Love Island type of shit. So I would say, fairness, they were a bit overly frosty with her.
Yeah, and
but that's how you would be, because you don't. Yeah. That's why you understood. But yeah,
I think their behavior was what was expected. Like, we're not going to be rude, but we're not going to be friendly.
I'd see it as a little. What are people saying in the comments? Because I see it as it can be seen as rude.
Online says Cash knows Tony is not the one with all of the love and romance. He knows it ain't really gonna work. Tony will be back in Vegas flexing with NFL players, gamblers, tourists, etc. Suzanne says, I like Cash though, but like Jamie better. Curly Ann says Tony only talks about herself. Valencia says they didn't want to talk to embarrassing Tony. Good for them. Inner Geek says, nah, Tony was avoiding a dragon, or she has avoided a dragon. Yeah. Sivster, why carry a conversation with a girl who can't take accountability for her actions and wants to blame everyone? There's no point in having a conversation, because if we're having a conversation, all I'm doing is cussing you out. And I don't actually even really want to hear what you want to say, because I've seen that you have a problem with taking accountability for your actions. So why are we talking? Why are we pretending? Let's not do that. Anyway. Okay. Will Smith says Mr. Bojangles realized he was the consolation prize. He's about to tell her he's going on a world tour after the show has ended. Radia says make to the final, then go home single, enjoy life. Sonia Bali says, why must they waste energy when they know it's going no? Yeah. Ava J says, I'm glad they were not fake. Inner Geek says, nah, Tony avoided. Oh, we got that. Valencia says, I'm with Nee. They didn't have to speak to Tony. They handled it better than expected. Sibster says, Tony is more interested in asking Dejon to stop gossiping about him with young Bull. Tony has no shame. Online says, I know some Jamaican Caribbean mums like to belittle respectful men with norms, a man who has self-respect. Sundeep says, why is Dejon's real dad not in the villa? You're going to have to ask his real dad.
I think generally, isn't it that there's only ever two people from the family that are allowed to come?
Yeah.
So
Judy B says his siblings were justified in their actions. Sonia says we always want families to keep it 100. When they do, they get dragged.
Yeah. That is it's like you got to play the game a bit.
Valley says, Nana, you said it. Basic conversation would have sufficed. They didn't say anything because there's nothing to say.
That's all I'm asking. It's not even I'm asking for it. I'm just like, this is a game show. It is on ITV. Let's play the game, guys. Like,
yeah.
And they didn't have to do much other than, how's your experience being son? But just chit chat, man.
But also, they could have. And we could have just been getting the dead air.
That is true.
That is also.
That is true.
Right, who was next? Dejon and Meg.
Now, I've seen some awkward ones. I'm trying to think. But the one that took the most awkward before this encounter with Meg and Dijon's families was definitely Shaq and Tanya, and when their families came in. But Tanya's mum and her auntie spun it round and managed to kind of like ease the tension and made it a little bit more lighthearted. These two families from different sides were just so awkward and in a way horrible. I was like, this is not how your kids are gonna win this show. Like in
But
no way.
It's good because they don't deserve it.
I know they do not. But it was just like, oh, what a way to, even if they were gonna edge it to first, to make it crumble. And I know Dijon's family are getting all the heat, but Meg's mum and sister weren't nice either. They weren't great. They weren't a great representation either. It was a shit show.
It really was. And I think what the killer is that it's Meg's excitement.
I know.
And it just gets cut down so quickly.
She's didn't even give her a shit sandwich.
No. It was like, he does everything for me. We don't see that. He's manipulative. He's a flirt. And they just start reeling off the list. And you can tell her sister is a proper older sister. She's like, I'm your big sis.
She's a battle axe. I don't even want to call them battle axe, but
she will go to war. Also,
visually, if you compare Meg's family to like Yasmin's family, all of it counts. And you can't pick how your family's going to look, but they also still had that sturdy English woman look about them as well. And that also doesn't help.
In what way?
Because people also like, it's Love Island. You want to see a bit of beauty go through. And when the mums are quite glamorous, people really like that.
Right. Okay.
And Meg's family aren't.
Yeah. So either way, like the overall thing from Meg's mum and sister is that Meg lets him off too easy. And I'm glad that they picked up on how dead his recoupling speeches are. But obviously Meg still didn't get it because her reading level is not past Key Stage 1.
Chip and
like Meg looked baffled, like, what?
He says nice things to me all the time. He compliments me every night. And it wasn't even on task of what they were talking about. They were talking about the speeches, and you're talking about he compliments me every night. What are you talking? They're talking about the speeches. He says the same things. She's like, yeah. He says I'm beautiful. Yeah, he says I'm beautiful, and he doesn't need to discuss where we're going, and then she has to throw in, we are boyfriend and girlfriend, because it is like, to be fair, you are coating off her boyfriend now.
Yeah.
Like, and they didn't deliver it in nice, like, you know, his good qualities. You could do his good qualities, but
what are his good qualities?
They said that they did compliment him towards the end. What did they say about Dijon that was nice? They did, after they started with all of his bad things, just before he came over, then they was like, but you know, now he's your boyfriend. He has been better. He hasn't been flirting anymore.
So his good quality is he has stopped flirting.
So they could have started off with you two have had rocky parts, but we see now, like he's there for you, and then they could have gone into all the shit. Shit sandwich.
These people are no good.
Like she looked like she wanted to go to war with her family.
Yeah.
Like she was ready to argue with both of them.
Back home in Southampton, that conversation would have been a fight.
Oh, absolutely. And I don't know. I just feel like they would have mentioned something else about race in there. It just felt like it could go to that end. Like, and then his kind, just I'm just not sure Dijon wants to be in that family either.
I'll be honest, if I was Dijon and seeing her mum and sister, I would be thinking twice.
Because you know that's where she's gonna head, innit?
Not even just physically, like
but attitude. Did she not say, now I'm his girlfriend, that's gonna stop though? Like,
it's like, no, it's not.
With those two battle axes, mate. Like, who knows? I don't know.
And so Dijon his mum and his sister.
Ooh.
They talk about his flirting quite briefly. And her mum is like, she didn't realize what a massive flirt he is. But then they start to say, you know, you carried yourself well. And the funny thing is, when she started talking about Pastagate, right, I was kind of with her in this thing of like, the way you handled it with Yasmin was okay, because even when it happened, I said, you know, I didn't really mind the way he spoke to her.
No, that was the beginning of her fuck up.
All right, but it then went on, and I was like, no. Where are you going?
That was the beginning of the fuck up. For one, you would know Yasmin is super popular.
Yeah.
So to say you need to stop apologizing to Yasmin, and your instincts that there was going to be no good coming from that conversation was right, when how Dijon carried himself in that task was not right either.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, mum.
Yeah.
If ever there was a, this is no good. Literally no. And then also, it's like you're backing up Dijon for his bad behavior. That's never gonna work. No one is ever gonna be like, oh, you're doing your son favors, even if you don't agree with it. Don't talk about it.
Yeah.
But to be like, nah, you were right in how you've been in here, and the sister as well being like, you know what, you've carried yourself well. That
these girls are not your threat.
What are you guys doing? What are you doing? How's he gonna win with this? Like, it's like, no, this is terrible.
So it is like, on one level, obviously, if you're playing the game, like, yeah, you guys completely messed up. But then on another level of just real life, it was actually really sad and frustrating just to watch these two women just kind of gas him up and enable him like he did nothing wrong.
It's like they gave him a little bit of pepper at first, but then it's almost like they took all of that back by being like, no, but you've done the right things in here. And it's kind of like, well, then why was you giving him smoke at the beginning? You may as well have just been gassing his ass the whole way through.
Yeah.
But to switch it and be like, nah, none of them like you. For one, they already have this talk and they know that anyway. So this isn't new details.
Yeah.
Because then none of them are friends. And they are a popular set. Why are you gonna do that? Oh, it was just silly.
OMFG Google says, why didn't they ask about Billikis? This is the thing for me.
And
because from when Dijon, your sister, has taken the time out to do videos about Billikis, telling you not to fumble the bag, but now you're sitting there like you don't, like Billikis never existed. You're not even going to allude to it. Nah, it's not on. Sundeep says Dijon is getting prison time in 6 days because he won't be able to pay his debts. So we should be nice to him before he gets prison batty. Wow. Sibster says Dijon's mother isn't on socials. She's just being real. Broski.
Because that's his cousin, he would know. He knows what's going on in the family.
Broski.
Maybe you needed to help out Auntie, yeah? Maybe you needed to help her, give her a little bit of help so that she went in there and did the job properly.
Judy B says, yeah, Dijon's family are a letdown. Dee says Dijon's fits right in with Meg's family. They deserve each other. In a Geek says, you expect Dijon's family to come on big TV and diss their son from some random girls he had an argument with weeks ago. That's not what we're saying. Absolutely not what we're saying.
Not to diss him at all. You either come in there and you tell the truth, and you also help the person be better in there. So you say like, you're doing well, enjoy this week. Oh, it was a little bit touchy when you said this to Billikis, you know. Honestly, that was a sketchy time for us.
Didn't like the way you spoke to Billikis.
You really brought it back around though. Lovely that Meg is your girlfriend. Like, you can do all of that. You can hold them accountable and big them up. What you don't ever do is gun a popular set of people. That is what you don't do. And that's where Auntie failed.
Suzanne said, why didn't they ask about Belisha? Who's Belisha? B You Not There says, Meg and Dijon are an ignorant couple. Dijon will ghost her ASAP, although he deserves to be with her. Sipster says Billy Kiss ain't paying that family's salary. They with Meg. Ava J says, I've decided that maybe the two of them are just two very placid people, even though they haven't showed that in their behaviors with others. The nerve of my MS says, black families seem to be messing up for them. Remember Io's brother.
Oh, Io's brother killed it for him. Ended the thing, the whole dance, finished it, kaput. Yeah.
Sonia Barley said, in caps, why should Dijon always be the bigger person?
Because it's the UK.
This cat rock says Dijon's mum is an enabler. She is why Dijon is the way he is. Cell says Dijon's mother seems like an enabler. I cannot lie. Sipster says King Dijon for a reason. He was way too much. What's it like on that island over there with you and Sonia?
Oh my god! I know if he does win, he really needs to give you guys some money. He really does. He owes you, man. He owes you guys.
What else we got? Valley says Dijon's family sabotaged him further.
Yeah,
they are the type of people who don't give good advice. Yeah,
yeah.
And you see how important it is to have family and people around you that can give good advice.
Yeah,
they know what to say and when to say it.
Yeah,
Mum and sis failed the assignment. They failed the assignment. NL says there may be drama between Meg and Dijon tomorrow in tomorrow's episode, as on the YouTube video posted. It says, "Is it all water under the bridge, or will Meg have her guard up moving forward with Dijon?"
I mean, her mum and sister absolutely would put that, how they were like, you know, basically we don't trust Dijon. You're gonna be like, okay, what have I been missing? Like, truly, if all of the girls keep on saying the same things as well, like he's insincere, you're gonna go over everything and be like, they said they're happy for Meg. They have said they feel like he just asked me to be his girlfriend from nowhere, like it was just really quick. The sister and mum basically said the same thing. It felt like it came out of nowhere. He was flirting all the time, and then all of a sudden he wants to lock it in with you. Like, so you are gonna sit there and be
read
like,
the room.
Have I been an absolute idiot? But also, the previous we've been seeing, it looks like they have been doing the monkey dance.
Yes.
So
I think monkey is an unfortunate use of words there. Okay. But yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they have a rocky couple of days after both sides. Like, although his mum seemed really enthusiastic about Meg, though, like Dijon's mum, she seemed to like her. I don't know if it's real or whatever, but she was way more like, okay, I'm for you two's union than Meg's family was. But she just had smoke for everybody else in the villa, and that's a bit crazy. At the same time, I was like, Mum, I know it may be a little bit hard to be impartial when you're watching your child, but to tell the villa off is...
Even I know not to do that. Like, I would have wanted to do something like that, but even I know not to do that.
Only if you can be like, nah, my child has been picked on.
Yeah.
Could I go in there and...
But that's what she believes. That's what she believes. Crazy.
But come on.
She believes it.
Yeah, she's an enabler.
Yeah.
And that is... You can't... Even if you do think that, though, you can't go in there and tell off other people's kids. Like, come on.
I don't know. No, I can tell.
Oh, auntie.
I can tell off other people's kids.
It's on ITV.
I can do that. If you're not going to discipline your kids, I will. I will speak to them. And I have done in the past.
What people are saying.
All right. I was going to go on to the next one. Raymond says, people forget Shakira is a 22-year-old girl who's had such a hard time and has been bullied, but makes Shakira the villain. She deserves the final or to win no matter who she couples up with. Sundeep says, Dijon's family trying to get public sympathy for Dijon, but it backfired. Laugh my ass off.
Yeah.
Dwayne Banks says, bombshell number one. Who I don't know. Ava J says, I can see why Meg would like Dijon's mum. They're both enablers. Yep. Sundeep says, Dijon's family trying to get public sympathy. We said that. Sel, did you notice when Meg's mum said, you don't judge a book by its cover to Meg?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I knew it was something that she said that I was like, like it piqued something in me.
That.
Yes, like a longer conversation she would have gone into, these people, and you got them just something like, I don't know. I don't know where this is gonna go for those two.
Did Dijon say he's the breadwinner for his family or something like that? Or he's used to having he said he's used to having the responsibility of his family. Yeah.
Everybody comes to him for advice, and he's the one that, oh, good grief. Everybody's going to Jazron.
Crazy.
Yeah, there you go. Crazy. But yes, he said that he is the person that people rely on.
Okay, so Jamie and Yaz up next. This one was pretty boring.
It was cute though.
It was cute but boring. Like nothing happened. Jamie's brother came in and was like, "You do really well, brother. Well done. Like, I could see you and Yasmin have got a great connection." And then Yasmin and her twin, her ever so slightly prettier twin. That must be so annoying for her.
I wonder.
Yeah.
Because to another eye, I don't know. Everybody in the comments, say if you thought it too. There was something in her. It's the same face, but there was just something a little softer on her sister's face.
Jamie must have looked at the sister and went, shit.
But it's not like Married at First Sight twins.
Oh, that one was
Lacey and her twin. It's like it's poles up. Like when she was like, my biggest thing is everybody always says my twin is so pretty. Your twin is prettier.
Are they twins as well?
Yeah, they're twins, but obviously not identical like those two.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's ever so slight though. And Yasmin may be the one with the more personality, and then her other, the twin is just a little bit, slightly prettier, but maybe not as much personality.
Yeah.
So maybe they balance each other out.
Yeah.
But her mum is a very pretty, glamorous mum, though.
I think the thing with Yaz and Jamie is that they haven't endured anything. So they talked about, the mum said, I like the way you handled the kissing thing with Jamie, but come on, let's not pretend that this was like a big issue sort of thing. Yeah, she did. So they haven't. So although they are cute and I do like them and they probably will win, I'm just aware of that they haven't really faced any hurdles or any real troubles. Do you know what I mean?
That is fair. That is fair. They absolutely haven't. Oh, we've got over 300 people with us. Thank you so much, guys. And you also know what you need to be doing. You need to be
the drill.
Whooping the like button, and if you are not subscribed, I'm sure there must be about 50 of you that have not subscribed.
Yeah.
Please subscribe, because you would take us to the next hurdle of 2K 400, and we are on the road to 3K.
Yes.
And you guys could make that happen this week if you wanted to. So please,
let's do that.
Subscribe. Thank you.
And so then next up is Shakira and Harry, and we start off with Shakira crying because she's scared.
Yeah.
And that's because she knows she's gonna get cussed out because she knows she's behaved like a dickhead.
Yeah. She hasn't behaved like a dickhead.
She has.
She's followed through on her feelings that she has for Harry, and Harry has behaved like a dickhead. Because if Harry always liked Shakira like he's saying he didn't need to put her through that. So she hasn't been a dickhead, but I understand why she's crying. She's 22 and she doesn't want to be embarrassed like Tony was.
So Shakira just crying loads and loads. Her mum is telling her that dad is proud. I always find that statement so funny. Like, really, what is that? Like, like dad is proud. Like, what is that? I don't know. Maybe maybe Shakira's case is different. No.
Why?
No, you know what? If I'm Shakira's dad, I'm like, the message that you need to give to my daughter is dad sends his love.
What is the difference?
I'm not proud of how you've behaved.
But her dad is proud.
Okay.
Because why else would you say it?
Because that's what people say.
Not all the time.
Most of the parents, nanny and granddad, they're all proud. It's like, proud of what? You've been walking around in your bikini all for weeks. Proud of what?
It's not. I don't even know why you're in such a cantankerous mood. I can't be. I literally cannot be asked to even respond and explain. It's such a simple thing that obviously a parent that isn't there, that's what you're gonna want to hear, and you've seen your daughter cry, pick herself back up, be self-assured. You're going to be proud.
Yeah, but it's all self-inflicted. So why am I going to be proud of that?
So, okay.
Has it not? Was it not self-inflicted?
Okay, it was.
Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. Was it not self-inflicted?
It was.
Ah, okay, cool. Carry on. You carry on. You carry on. You carry on. You carry on.
No, I'm not going to fight. All my life, I've been fighting. Every day I get up and fight. I cannot today.
Carry on. Carry on. Carry on. Carry on. Jokes. Where were we before I was rudely interrupted? Yeah, so she says dad is proud. It's been hard to watch, but you've been amazing. You've made some amazing mistakes. And then we get Harry's mum. Now, I don't know if anybody else will agree with me, but I felt like straight away the dynamic between Harry and his mum reminded me of the dynamic between what's his name in Tommy from Power and his mum. Like his mum was a bit of a crackhead.
But no, his mum was an absolute crackhead. Yeah. But it's that
dependency.
Yeah. And it's weird. It made me itch.
Yeah.
Because it's not that I know anybody that has had that relationship with their mum. It's usually on TV that you see it. But it's weird because it feels a little bit Oedipus-like.
Yeah.
Incestuous in a way. It just isn't comfortable. And I thought this was how she was going to be from when Emma was like, he's best friends with his mum.
Oh, Emma said that?
Yeah. And I just imagined the woman that was going to come in, and she was literally it to a T. Even her look, everything. It's like, just the way she was hanging off of him.
Yeah.
It's like, do you also want to be around this?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you want to get in that space as well? And it also makes a lot of sense to Harry and his selfishness, because she just looked.
Is he an only child?
That's how they were acting. Like that is her forever baby. If he said Bitty, she would deliver her breast for him. And it's just like, oh, do you want to be a part of that? Like, his mum was riding for him hard.
I think this Cat Rock says, why is Harry's mum gentle parenting a 30-year-old man? There you go. There it is.
He could hang on that titty, man.
And so she asks him, what do you think of how you've handled yourself? And she does tell him that he hasn't done it the right way.
Too courageous to get there, though.
Yeah, but then straight after, she's like, obviously people have been playing games. You haven't, though.
And then his dumb friend Harry as well, flipping namesake, jumping in with, because if you wouldn't have done what you. And it's like, well, actually, I beg to differ, because I think he sacked off Helena, kind of thinking, let me take a punt on Shakira being more popular, and actually that may win.
Yeah,
I would say that Harry isn't as like, oh, I'm just following my heart, like his flipping enablers would suggest. No, I feel like he's calculated. It's a calculated risk to stay in, even if it's a few days longer. He is trying to do that, most definitely. But his mum was way too soft on how, on just, even if you cared an ounce about Helena and Shakira, how he has played both of them His mum was way too much. Like you're just following your heart, dear.
I think the mum cares about Helena more than she does about Shakira.
Yeah,
I'll say that for sure.
Yeah.
But what the mum did say that I do agree with, or not agree with, but like I'm glad she said it, is highlighting how nobody, i.e. Dijon, came to check for you that night when you went and slept on the day bed.
Because she would have.
And giving him the bitty.
Yeah. Do you want a bitty?
Oh dear.
Make you feel better.
And then Harry's mate Harry was like, friends, they defend you in public but crucify you in private. I don't even know if I necessarily agree with that, because I'll pull you up in public as well. I won't make you look like a dickhead, but I won't let you continue to look like a dickhead if you're also saying something wrong. So I'll pull you. I will pull you in public, be like, relax. And then when we go privately, then do you know what I mean? I'm not going to allow you.
He didn't need any of that. What he needed, even if I disagree with the groupthink, or I agree with the groupthink that is going on, my brethren, I am not joining in the chat.
No, I'm not joining in.
And Dijon was joining in the crucifixion of who is supposed to be your best friend. Even you tell him that to him, you do that.
Yeah.
But in front of everybody else, you either remove yourself from it if you're like, boy, I'm not going to defend him because I actually agree. But you can't participate in the shits.
Yeah.
And you can't then leave him to be wandering around the villa and then go and sleep. And you don't even, before you go to sleep, just be like, you're right, but I know this was hard. And yeah, you would go and give him a talk. You went about your business and was talking to the boys and was even being like, yeah, I'm vexed as well, because he's lied to me even. You're not a friend.
I wonder what it would have been like for the family watching that episode and now reading back social media. I'd love to.
Who his mum and sister?
All of them, all of the families. Like I think I'm going to seek out Dijon's sister's Instagram or TikTok.
Was it TikTok that she did? I think it was TikTok where she was. Yeah, and see if she's, because obviously they're back home now.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean, to be fair, they could be watching this. They could be amongst the 300.
They could be.
Hi. If you are,
let's have a chat. Let's have a chat. Because
I mean, it would be amazing if you came on.
Yeah, like no, but
I actually really would like to talk.
It is because it's like I'm always interested in, like, when I don't understand how people are behaving, I'm always really interested in them. Like, it's not like a slagging match or anything like that, but like I want to understand how you're thinking and how you got to that point.
Yeah,
because. When the way I'm looking at it, it's totally alien to me.
Yeah.
So if you're able to be like, oh no, it's because doom, I may not still agree with you.
And we know this about his character and that, and yes, it would all make way more sense to understand. And I think for everybody else as well, it would be good sometimes, like, if the families. That's why Tony's mum has been a hero, is because she has been doing commentary along the way. And when Tony fucked up, didn't go into defense mode, was like, Tony has absolutely fucked up.
Yeah.
She has shagged herself.
Yeah.
Like, and yeah, sometimes that's how you gotta be. You can still be like, but we still think you're fabulous though. Like, you can still do all of that, but you also need to hold the people them to account. So it'd be interesting to see. And that would have been a good one to, maybe they hadn't seen that yet though.
What?
Just thinking of the time that they would have got to Spain, if they had said to him, even with Harry, like, you should have been more of a brethren to him.
Yeah.
Like, just something.
Well, no, they would have seen it because the mum and
they had seen it. Yeah, for real.
Eli Miguel says Blue's mum is going to get it next because of his morals and stuff.
Oh,
I hope
who
so.
Cares about that pairing?
Reds English says it was TikTok, but don't fumble the bag. The bag has been fumbled, man. Mummy did that tonight. Harry's mum was Team Helena. She gasped at meeting that she
and the brethren was as well. But
the brethren standing there, mean like, yeah, you'd fit really well within all of our mates. And
because I do think I remember when they did that TikTok that went viral between Helena and Shakira. This was a few weeks back. Helena won resoundingly with all of Harry's friends and the football team. and they went through all of them, and they were all like Helena. Like, so yeah, but I think that's what Harry doesn't want. I feel like he may be part of him, small part of him, has outgrown, hopefully, his friendship circle. I think that's what he's trying to get away from. But let's see.
The nerve of my MS says Helena's family is who I want to see. That will be interesting.
Yeah.
That will be interesting. Teresa says, I think Harry's mum and Emma are all doing the do.
I can't even say it may not be true.
Oh,
may not be. I don't know.
Oh, can we have some decorum, please? Oh, my life. That's got that drink stuck in my mouth. Oh, my gosh. Disgusting. Ava J says, I was surprised that Harry even liked Shakira because I could tell from day one that he does not come from the kind of family that has time for non-WP. What? Non-white people? I don't know.
She isn't too dissimilar to Emma, though.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I also kind of get the impression that Harry's mum and Emma don't get along unless...
Sutton. There was something to that. But I wouldn't be surprised if every girlfriend he's had is a bit like his mum's in her. Yeah. Because she looks like she's in her.
Yeah.
But, so, you know.
Ian O'Connor says Blue is a full idiot.
Yes.
Sivster says Blue's mum's going to bring her toys for Blue to use on Helena. You lot are just being vile today, man. Will Smith says, Nana, I mean, you know Ramel, the Sket's dad. You can always ask him to come on for I don't know if he would. Would he? I'll look into it.
He made it. Why are you calling him Ramel the Sket?
Yeah, you can't do that. If we bring him on, you can't do that.
You gotta be respectful in the comments. If we get his
Actually, you know what? Nah, scrap that. Not bringing him on.
We'll put Will on timeout if we get him on. He may actually.
Yeah.
He was an entertainer. He may do.
We'll see. Ava J says, I wonder if that's what Helena thought too. Yeah, she definitely says it. Ian says Cash's sister stood on business. Raymond says there was only two for Shakira to couple up. Harry and Blue. Harry is the better choice to couple up with. Meg can't go further than Shakira. Bullies can't win. Shakira is following her heart or head rather. She's taking a risk. Krista Daly says, I hope Tony and Cash, Yasmin and Jamie win Love Island UK. I think they should definitely be like 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Alice says Emma and Shakira are both 5'1" and white Pakistani.
I thought so. I don't know if Emma is. I don't know if Emma is mixed as well, but there was one lineup and I was like, they are really similar and both very small. Yeah. Like, you know, compared to Harry as well. I was like, these are similar women.
Online says Helena is the English Rose that Harry's mother wants to see.
And his
blonde
friends.
hair, blue eyes, sweet, I guess, yeah.
And his friends. But maybe Harry does have a penchant for the people of color.
Yeah.
And I don't know if his friendship circle reflects that.
Yeah.
And so I think they were absolutely stoked. Even though Helena is an absolute alley cat, they would prefer a Hoet than to have a woman of color.
KW says Cash is beautiful. Teresa says Dijon has already packed his case after seeing Meg Flumpy Dump's family. Wow.
No Flumpy Dumps.
I just can't even with you people, man. I absolutely cannot.
God.
I forgot. Ava Day says I forgot there was a big thing on social media about Helena, about how Helena speaks about her mum. Oh, how does she speak about her mum? Elaborate. Emma is also half South Asian and half British. Online says. Simpson says, I mean, Harry is friends with Dijon. Maybe he likes some color.
We know that is a classic racist line. Like, but my mate's black. Like that doesn't mean anything actually. And also, it doesn't mean anything for your friendship circles as well, because there are a lot of groups of racist guys, and they have that one or two black brethren in there who is also racist.
Yeah,
because you can be black and be racist. So that doesn't mean anything. But definitely, if you guys can see it, or if I find it, we'll play it tomorrow. There are undertones in the viral of them going through and being like Helena.
yeah.
It says a lot about his friendship circle.
Well, Valencia just said about it, how Harry's friends made an entire TikTok about how they prefer Helena to Shakira. It came out around a week too. I still haven't actually watched it. I haven't seen it.
No, yeah. It was very early days, and it was all she is the perfect girl for him.
KW says, and I resonate with this so much. I like Tony's mum way more than I like Tony.
Yeah.
Like
Tony's mum sells Tony.
Yeah. She really does. Charlene says Emma and Shakira are the exact same ethnicity, Pakistani and English. Okay. Sonia Barley says Blue has racist friends. Yeah.
Yes.
We know.
Absolutely.
We are aware.
And they ain't even trying to hide their racism.
I just don't even know why they're so stupid.
I would be pissed off if I was him.
Cereza says, do you think Harry sniffs mummy's armpits?
Absolutely.
Yes.
That's where he got it from.
That's where he got it from.
When he was breastfeeding.
Yes.
Until he was 12 years old, allegedly.
Oh, my life. Yes. Valley said, Harry did say his type is petite brunettes, and Helena is not that.
So, he's not.
Yeah. But yeah, did we finish Harry and Shakira's mum? I for me, the star of all of it though was probably, it's a toss up between Tony and Shakira's mum, but I think it's definitely Shakira's mum.
For
just like, I'm not gonna hug you. I'm not gonna pretend. Same way Cash is brother and sister. Like, let's not pretend. Let's not do that.
Yeah.
Let's not do that.
Because
you've behaved badly.
And that, you know what? When he came over and she was like, "Yeah, no, we're not hugging," and the sister was like, "No, we're not hugging either," and he was like, "All right, where do you want me?" And she was like, "Far away."
Yeah.
Like, I think, you got to stay there. Now, if she had not participated in any conversation with him, then you've taken it too far. But that she was then asking him, okay, so what are you going to do different?
Yeah.
Yes, that's what you want from your parents. And now you got to talk about it, innit? And also asking him, what makes Shakira different to Helena? Because we watched you with Helena and you look fine. So it's like, so what's special about Shakira then? At least he had a list, but it's Harry. And he's always going to be a dirty Harry. He's always going to have an answer for a question.
So even the pheromones thing was just like, brother?
Yeah, he's trying to like inject a little humor. His mum found it funny.
Well, she would do.
His mum was hanging on to him for dear life.
But even at the start of that, when they sat down and the mum was like, "Oh, you two gone right back to square one. You got a funny way of doing it." It's not. I didn't think it was funny.
Because it isn't.
No, not funny. I meant odd. And it's just like, yeah, you're odd, love.
Mum was probably looking at them like, that is why Harry is the way he is.
Yeah.
Probably like, Shakira, when you get out of here, you're not going to see him again.
I'm telling you. Do you know, like, watching these parents having to interact with each other, I'm just like, oh, dear Lord, please, in life, don't ever make me have to interact with just an uncouth set of parents.
Oh my God.
Because I can't.
I mean, yeah, that actually is a nightmare. I think that's why Yasmin and Jamie, for me, I feel like are going to get on, because the endorsement from both sides, and they actually look like they could all go out together and they would like get on. That's going to bolster any relationship. Whereas Megan DeJohn's, it's like, can you imagine those gatherings? You know, when like when the white family's all in one corner and the black family's the other side. Like I can't imagine a merger of those families. No. Like, it just feels like it's not going to be like that. Meg will probably be embraced by his side though. I don't know if DeJohn will have the same reception at all. So I don't know if that would work. And I feel like Shakira's mum was spot on when she said he has to prove it to you
Yeah.
first before he
Right,
even comes to me.
yes. Yeah.
And that's the way, yes.
Yeah.
Like I don't need to be involved in you
You do.
two's up and
Yeah.
down.
And I think she's hoping that Shakira will come to her senses before, and so they will never have to. You know what I
Absolutely.
mean?
I get it.
Yeah.
Like you don't bring him to my house until he is serious and you know he's serious.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I like that she had those boundaries.
Yeah.
And that's what I would expect.
Yes.
Actually.
Valley says maybe Harry's mum likes Helena more because she's probably carried herself in the same way. Doesn't have any self-worth whatsoever.
She may spot a kindred spirit.
Yeah. Charlene Tori says, I want to see if Helena's family comes because it's always just been her same two friends. Yeah, I mean, it's always sad when no family comes and it's just friends, I think.
Did anybody come back to how she had been talking about her mum online before?
Not yet, no.
I feel like Helena ain't going to have her parents there.
Oh, wow. Curly Ann says, Harry's mum stopped Shakira's mum from telling Harry what she really thought. Yeah, the way she clung to him. Yeah, 100%.
She and you know, whatever was said was kind of trying to be like he's going to be better now. Like literally trying to smooth
just
it all up.
Defending. Annie Fantastic said, Nee really meant that. Nana, tell your boys. I think they all know.
they literally they know.
To be fair, I think I already did it with one friend. Remember when I went to that birthday party and there was that other friend and I said, those parents are not, they're not our people.
Yeah, exactly.
I was right though.
Yeah.
There you go.
They did have to learn. He had to learn the hard way a little bit. Had a little falling out, but I know. And then I went to the fair.
Yeah, and
trash.
But I said it. I called it. I
was literally. I was standing away because I didn't want anybody to spot me with this family. They were so trashy. No.
Anyway,
can you imagine a girlfriend like from a house like that?
Stop. Oh my God, stop. Because I cannot.
We'll go on holiday to Ghana and we're never coming back.
Do you think I put in all this work? No, let me not. My blood pressure. Online says, Valley, her mother relates more to her. You have mothers out there that adore blonde hair, blue eyes when they was a kid. Seeing their son with a female like that is like their ideal image. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Teresa says, I think his mum packed his Speedos and a sandwich. Annie Fantastic says, Dijon would have to work hard for approval.
And I don't think he's got it in him, actually.
I
don't think Dijon
it's
is
just
that
not
guy.
happening, Anonymous People says, I wonder if Dijon is going to reflect on himself. No. Alice says, I bet Helena's parents don't come. It will be that 42-year-old woman that's...
Has Helena had family on After Sun? Or was it her friends? I think maybe her friends went on there.
It will be that 42-year-old woman that slept with Marco Pierre White Jr. on Big Brother that was on After Sun defending her. That's crazy.
Oh, God. Let's see. We don't know.
Valencia said, I saw a TikTok last night that explained how Tony is white and only went after black men in the... I mean, I don't know how you need to explain that Tony is white because I think we can see Tony is white. So, KW says, Meg's mum will be assuring Dijon's mum with the fact that she loves Bob Marley, has a friend that has a friend that has a friend that is the fifth black. We've all had the conversations. We're laughing, but we've had the conversations. Sipster says Dijon needs to take Meg to the Caribbean to extend her expiration date. Give her some natural products. Bro, I'm not saying anything because I'm being nice. Radia says Harry's mum is sus vibes. Absolutely. Bardi Gang says maybe sometimes they don't bring the actual families on because they can't be on TV. Probably embarrass them. Yeah, that's also a fact.
They probably do have a list of who would be a good representative. Like not everybody can make it.
Yeah.
They probably do factor that all in. Who's going to be there?
Aries says apparently Helena and her mum don't get on,
Right.
or they don't speak, which is why it's her same two friends always backing her.
Okay. Right,
oh wow, she called her mum a slag and a dog.
One of those ones. Like,
well,
online she did this. Like, what the hell?
Wow.
So we're getting her friends.
Yes. KW said, did anyone notice Irish Meg's wrinkles?
No.
But yeah.
No, I didn't. Oh.
Yeah. Well, that was part one.
So we've got
family.
Irish Meg, Connor.
Yes, and then we've got Blue and Helena. Oh, who cares?
Is that it?
No, there must be somebody else.
Ty and Angel. Oh, tomorrow's
going to be so dry.
Because what's Ty and Angel's people gonna say?
Yeah.
Dry.
Yeah. Sipster said it. Part 2 is boring. Yeah.
Well, you guys have to be back here because we're gonna be here tomorrow. So
you don't have a choice.
Even if it is boring, we have to get through it together. So prepare your jokes.
Yes.
Come with your takes. And let's go through it together. Well, all right. So the next 3 may be dry, but the aftermath of it all, when if Dijon and Meg reveal what their prospective families told them,
then that could be interesting.
We may get some fireworks.
Yes. We shall see. Olubumi says, liking the reviews. Well, Olubumi, are you liking the reviews? And have you liked the video? And have you subscribed to the channel? Because then you're really truly backing up your words.
Yes.
So yeah. Lady M says, my friends and sisters could never visit me in Love Island. The whole villa would be invited and a plastic container of fried chicken. Yeah. KW, Helena's mum will cuss Harry and will tell her to F off. Sounds like she might cuss Helena. Alice says, I think they will have the compatibility vote tomorrow. That should be interesting.
Oh.
Jackie Ducey is in the building. Hello, Jackie. I'm here, guys. I'm so disappointed in Shakira. I know she's young and foolish, and now that I've seen her family, I know she will be okay because her mother will eat Harry for breakfast and spit him out before lunch.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I wonder, because sometimes that can change how people maneuver as well.
Yeah.
When they've met your family.
Because I can't get away with things.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Not with that. Like, she ain't buying it.
Yeah.
You can't fool her. So that could be like, okay, maybe that's what he needs and wants, or I may back off from that actually, like, because I can't take the piss out of her. I don't know if he can flip-flop again, but it's Harry. Who knows? He
could do whatever the hell he wants.
Because he does what he wants. But yeah, I don't know. And even for Shakira, because just having her sister and mum there and how they were so real with her may make her knock a little bit more sense and be like, truly baby steps. Truly, basically, we are just doing this to get to the end, and we will start again on the outside when Helena doesn't have to look at us. Let's see how this goes.
And we'll end with this from Sonia Barley. Harry will end up sleeping with Mama Shakira.
He'll definitely try.
It could happen.
He would try with her sister.
For sure. Guys, have a great evening. Have a great day tomorrow. We will see you back here at around 10:15.
Yes.
For another Love Island review. Thank you very much and good night.
Bye, guys.